So over to you, my friend. We are going to mute now.
Okay. Eda Neville gave gear. Oh, Kauru Hari Soya Balanava, Galana Gangaka Dola Paraka. Adat Api Neville Gana Soya Balanava. Api me Zoom meeting of Patangate. Oh, Kauru Gai Soya Balana, Obasamaka, Vedagan, Apidan Toroturu, Neville Gana. Metane Api me Samidaka me Kande Inua. Nayo, Neville Gay, Nayo Mamat, Yagi Nyadi with Sahudare, first cousin. Ain Api Vedagan Yane, Apidana Deval Neville Gan. Good morning to everyone all over the world. I'm sure there are a lot of fans, Neville Fernando and Rukmani and Los Caballeros fans around the globe. It's very late in the morning in Australian continent and very early morning in the North American continent. And in Europe, halfway, I think, during the day. So welcome to you all. We are on a search to find Neville Fernando. And this is our first event on Zoom. It was my friend Noeline from Melbourne who gave me this idea. Why not to celebrate Neville's birthday that falls tomorrow, 5th, and he will be 86 years old, was he living today. But I wrote about his, the notice I wrote 85th birthday because he's still 85 if he was still living until tomorrow. Okay, so that was a mistake I made anyways. So this is our first event, and then what was Los Caballeros? Actually, the real pronunciation is Caballeros in Spanish, which means the gentleman. And we pay tribute to Neville as well as Rukmani and his famous band in Sri Lanka, Los Caballeros. A few words about Neville Fernando fan page in Facebook. This fan page was started by Celsus, Peries, who is going to join us soon. And it's some 8 years ago. Then Celsus is supported by Jude Goonewardane from London and Dhammika Kalanigama from Sri Lanka to administer this fan page. So thank you, Jude, and thank you, Dhammika, for helping Celsus to carry on this work. It has about 2,100 or more members, and we are so happy to have most of the fans today on this Zoom meeting. And our sole purpose is to share Neville's songs, some of the songs that we have never heard before. And we found a couple of songs. Jude found through his contacts, and then Neville's cousin, Anslem, who is here today, has some of the songs that we had never heard, and so he's sharing with us. So we will start this session, and we will limit it to 2 hours. Hopefully everybody would be able to withstand our sessions, our talk and our jokes, perhaps. And I don't know, my brother is there, Father Clifford. I asked him to come and say a prayer to start with, because all these people, they have been Christians, Catholics mostly. So we will start a prayer for the repose of their souls, since we have lost them.
Mali Aya is not there in the list.
Oh, okay.
Perhaps, Eric, you can lead us in prayer.
Yeah, okay. Heavenly Father, we pray today as we gather here for the repose of the soul of Neville, Rukmani, and the deceased members of Los Caballeros, who brought to all Sri Lankans such beautiful music and songs and filled our hearts with the joy of these songs. And we pray that they are in your kingdom and enjoying the heavenly environment. And we thank you for taking them to your bosom. Amen. Play a song. Jude, you are ready with Suralo Agarajini?
Yes,
Just a
ready,
small announcement. Sorry to interrupt, but I think not all of us are on mute. So if we can make sure that we are all on mute, except whoever is speaking, I think that will make this program go smoothly. Just make sure we are all on mute, please.
Okay, Jude. Thank you, Jude. Okay, so now we will introduce Neville from his family tree, and I will start from the paternal side, how I am related to Neville. So I will share my screen. Okay, so this is what the start of the family from the paternal side. This is Walter Anthony Neville's father. And that's my uncle, whom I had never seen. I was born after his death.
Come down,
Okay.
come down slowly. There, you can see.
Okay. Yes. So this is our grandfather, and Neville's grandfather, Peter John and Christina Peries. And from them came these names. This is the youngest in the family, Lucy Violet, who died very young. We call her Punji Auntie. And this is my mom, Mary Stella, who also died in 99. And dad died in 92. And
No, that should be 99.
yeah, older to my mother was Walter uncle, and older to him was, where is other auntie? Frances. We used to call her Mama. And then there were two others. They died very young in their, where are they? Here. Florence was the eldest. So she was born in 1901, died in 1933. And Eric, whom after I was named, he died in 1938. So they died in their 30s and unmarried yet. Then comes Neville's family here. Here is Walt Uncle's family. Walt Uncle married Maclet Auntie. Actually, I found from her eldest daughter, Christine, why we call her Maclet. What is that name? So she told me she was really Mary Immaculata. And the short form of that name was Maclet. That's how, and the Christine is the eldest. Neville, next Eula. I think it should be written E-U-L-A, sorry. And Myrna, Errol, and Eleanor. We used to call Elaine. So that's the family history, family tree of Neville's on the paternal side. Now I give to Anslem, who is from Neville's maternal side, related to Neville. And I will show that family tree here. Anslem, would you like to take over?
Now I have drawn this so that I have shown Mary Agnes and JFA Perera. That is where I am going to start. So they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 children. First was Norbert, then Frida, that is my granny. Then we have Remigius, Canisius, and then the 5th child was Maclet. From there only, of course, Neville was born. Right, now it's clear. Now I have marked blue, which are, you can say, boys or males, and the pink will be females. Now after Maclet, we have Miriam, Sunny, Walter, and Sybil. Now, that is from that level only I have started, because beyond that, below is Maclet and Neville. They are in that group. So Norbert uncle, which is the first, he died unmarried. Frida, my granny, of course, had a large family descendants, and Remigius also. And Canisius died unmarried. That is, two boys unmarried died. Then Maclet comes. Then as Jude, no, Eric showed, we have first Christine. Then second child is Neville. Of course, now I have written the birth and the death. So he lived up to 38 years. Then comes Yuli's sister. We call her Yuli's sister or Yuli. Then Myrna, then Errol, then Eleanor last. Okay, now if we go a little above that, we have Mary Agnes and J.F. Perera. They were descendants from, yes, of course, they were descendants from one Scottish lady called Annie Campbell.
You missed Uncle Errol's name.
Pardon?
You missed Uncle Errol's name.
No.
Errol is here. That's
Errol.
Neville's brother. Okay, fine, Anslem. You missed this name, and that's why she came up.
All right. So, Annie Campbell had there were two children before Mary Agnes, but both died very young, most probably at the birth or whatever. And then Mary Agnes was born. And do you know, when Mary Agnes was born, Annie Campbell died. So the child was looked after by one person called Key Grandma. So from there only all our descendants come down. Now, just before that, if you are interested, we had two brothers. Brother one, who was a priest. Brother two was a magician. When this magician went touring many countries, then only he found Annie Campbell and got married and came to Sri Lanka. That is below that. Now, Annie Campbell had a sister. So Annie Campbell and the sister, descendants of Scottish parents. And of course, brother one and brother two, the magician, they were from Sri Lanka. So this is somewhat a better picture, I mean, a better explanation of the chart. And I have given the, if you are interested, Mary Agnes's date of birth and when she died. So she lived, I think, up to 61. 84, sorry, 84. Yeah. Similarly, Maclet and Walt also I have just given. So that explains a bit of our family tree, starting from the Scottish lady, that area. Okay. Of course, below this, there are so many. I mean, this Norbert died, as I said. Then Frida had 7 children. Remigius had 7 children. Maclet 6 children. Miriam 3. Sunny uncle died without getting married. Walter had 2, and finally Sybil had 8. So that's about it. And
so Anslem, where does Ralph come from? Which person?
Yeah, under Frida, our granny, because Ralph is my cousin. So we are all under Frida, and Frida's tree, if I expand, it is a huge one. So I cannot show here. I just want to show the layout and highlight Neville through Maclet. That's what I did.
Yes,
if you expand others, yeah, I think this is sufficient for the moment.
Yes, thank you very much, Anslem. So I see Maclet auntie died at 61 years of age. I didn't realize.
Yes, and Walter uncle died.
Yeah.
You know, Elena, the last child was 5 months when Walter uncle died.
Yes, yeah, he died long before I was born. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much, Anslem. Yeah. So is Celsus back?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, good. So let me introduce Celsus, who is the creator of this fan page. He's an ardent fan of Neville. And on his own, he started this fan page. And as I said earlier, when Celsus was not available on the Zoom meeting at that time. And thank you, Celsus, for carrying on this work. You have done a lot of work, and with the help of Jude and Dhammika, bringing up all the information that we can get, and we are still finding more and more new things that Neville has sung, the new songs. So thanks to you, Celsus. So I will
Yeah, you are
invite,
welcome and you're most welcome.
I will
And,
invite
that is
Celsus to talk about the first group that Neville had dealt with, Fernando Trio. Celsus, it's over to you.
Yeah, thank you. Wait. Give me half a second. Yes, I'm ready. I have a piece of paper here with me. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I have a piece of paper which I have written down last morning about Fernando Trio, but nothing of this I am telling you on my own. This is all given me, all information given me by the last surviving member of Fernando Trio. It was about 3 years ago now. Unfortunately, he also not with us now, no more. He was Merrill Fernando. Even I'll tell you, Fernando Trio had 3 Fernandos. One is Neville. Another one is Merrill Fernando, which I met him about 3 years ago. And the other one is my own uncle, my mother's brother, Bernardine. Hope you can remember Bernardine and Merrill. And this information given to me by Merrill, I'm having a piece of paper here. So Fernando Trio comes as according to him, it was formed during 1950s. I don't know whether it's early 50s or late 50s. It was done, formed in 1950s, and the leader was Neville with another 2, that Bernardine and Merrill. And he says that they were the first, don't mix up, they were the first Sinhala harmony singing band. First Sinhala harmony singing, and at the same moment he says that there were another 2 more bands, but they were only singing English. But Fernando Trio was doing Sinhala, English as well as Spanish. Okay, hope everybody is listening me.
Yes.
Eric, can you? Yeah, okay. And the band, all members were from Negombo, they said. And practices were held at Merrill's Temple Road residence. And where, according to Merrill, where Neville met Rukmani Devi, because she was also from the same area. And later on, I don't know how long they lasted the band, but later on, Neville broke up and started singing with, I don't know whether it's Los Caballeros or with Rukmani Devi, and the other 2, Bernardine and Merrill, were geared up to do a Fernando duo. After the Fernando Trio, they had done kind of a band, Fernando duo, but it was not popular. And even the first time I also heard this, and it also lasted only for 2 years. And after that only, Bernardine and Merrill started Amigos Romanticas, and Merrill continued with Los Caballeros. I don't know whether it's Los Caballeros or Los Caballeros. Some people are saying that it should be Los Caballeros because it's a Spanish word. And at that time, Merrill was working at Bank of Ceylon. Neville, yeah, Merrill.
Neville was working in the surveyors department, I think.
That's right, survey department. But Merrill was serving at the
The bank.
bank. At the time of Neville's death, he said that he was working at Balangoda People's Bank.
Mhm.
So those things only what I know at the moment. So hope it would be enough for the moment, because even I was not born on at that time 50s.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
this is all what I know and what I found from Merrill's interview. I managed to interview Merrill for a few maybe 1 year prior to his death. Unfortunately, no member from Fernando Trio is no one is with us now.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Thank you,
So
sir.
okay.
That was accurate information, Celsus, because I met Merilaya about a year before his passing at the Moratu Arts Forum.
I know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Priya Peries also there.
Absolutely.
Okay, I know.
So yes, what you gave was accurate information, and Merilaya was a banker. He retired as a general manager of People's Bank.
Yes, correct.
Yes.
Correct.
Thanks.
And the other thing, even I did this recording. Still, I am having that the visual recording with Merilaya in about 3 years ago. That means, yeah, it was 2021. So luckily, I managed to had him on my recordings. That was which I was following last morning and found all this information. Thanks,
Okay,
dude.
thanks, Celsius.
Thank
We will.
Thank you, Eric.
submit.
In
I
return.
should allow Ralph to say. Ralph, you wanted to say something?
No, I wanted to ask Celsus. I thought Neville met Rukmani long after he formed Los Caballeros.
That's what
I didn't know he
also
met
thought.
Rukmani.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even
Long
Eric,
after. Not
even
when he
Eric,
was with Meryl and Bernadine, right?
maybe, but the thing is,
Maybe.
which I had this. I opened this. This is all what I have got from Merrill.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because
it's
he
nice
was-
to know, yeah.
Right.
And also that picture behind Jude, I can see all the members, Neville, Harold, Vernon, Anslem. Who is the person in the corner? Right
That's
in the
Roland.
left corner.
Roland.
It's
What's his
Roland.
Clement
Roland.
It's Roland, okay.
Clement Roland. And
Yeah.
according to this morning, I got this information from Leopold Aya, who is in this group at the moment, the
Right.
last surviving member of Los Caballeros, that we are privileged to have him here. His son,
let us
Dr.
introduce-
Ashant Perera.
Let us introduce
Dr. Ashant
Leopold.
Perera. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Dr. Ashant Perera told me that Clement Rollins was living in the USA and he's passed away a long time ago.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
let us
Thank you.
introduce Leopold here. Leopold, under the name Krishanti, probably his daughter's name appearing in the middle.
Correct.
Yeah.
Known to all our people as Anslem. My birth certificate name is Leopold.
Oh, I see. Oh, you are known as Anslem.
Anslem.
All right. Okay.
You are Anslem. Oh,
Yes.
okay. Anslem who played bass, right?
Correct.
Very
Oh,
good. There you are.
happy to
So-
so happy to see you.
Thanks to internet and Zoom, see how many people we come to know. That's a beautiful thing that we have today. Okay.
Yeah.
Another thing I would like to say, Celsus, is that Los Amigos Romanticas, that Bernadine and Meryl, they sang beautiful songs. Ruan number.
That's right, yeah.
Ekai, Varela, Kobeyane Varela.
Parayane kud- Paraya.
Yeah, that's right.
Parayane Varela.
Kurulu.
Beautiful songs they sang.
It was entitled as Kurulu Magula.
Kurulu.
Yes,
Yeah, no, the-
it is
the
Kurulu Magula.
record says on the record it was titled as Kurulu Magula, and the other two was Porutote Mahamudali and Rannetana.
That's right. Yeah. We used to sing that in the 70s.
Yeah.
In the songs.
Hey, Celsus, this is Ravi. I still remember the 45 RPM cover with the Negombo beach and a boat in the back with that Los Amigos.
Yeah. I think the back cover was back cover participated by Beulah Dias or someone.
Yeah.
the band.
Both Merrill and Bernadine used to come and sing in my father's house, you know, on and off.
There you are.
May I know
Back
your
in the
father's name,
60s.
please? May I know your father's name, please?
Michael Fernando. He was in Cochicade. Yeah. So, I mean, he passed away about 15 years ago, but
that means Michael Fernando of Metro Group.
yes.
Okay.
Is it the
Uncle Hubert's brother.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I know
So
that very well.
Celsus, Celsus, Ravi is my pupil at Maristella.
Really?
Yes. And I
Yeah.
used to go to their home.
Nice to meet you, Ravi.
Yeah. I still remember I first saw Los Caballeros in the college. They used to have a Christmas event called Rayataru. Back, I think I was in the 60s when I was in school, you know.
Can I say something here? Can I say something?
Celsus, I would like to introduce Ralph as Beulah's brother.
Really?
Yeah. I'm Beulah's brother.
Hi.
So
But to my knowledge, but she didn't sing with Amigos, but she was only participating on the cover picture, I think.
Yeah, I still remember Amigos Romanticas and Beulah. My sister was taking pictures by the seaside, and
but the song was sung by Lata Disanayake, up to my knowledge.
Yeah. She didn't take part in any singing.
Maybe Jude maybe knowing Lata Disanayake was singing Amigos with Amigos that one number.
Yes, that is correct. Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Celsus,
Can I say something?
Yeah, they are
can you play
Peries
your
there.
songs now that we were planning to play?
Yes. If you could give me the yes, okay. I can do that now.
Can I say something here?
Sure. Oh, Terence.
Terry wants to say something.
Yeah, Terry, go ahead.
Because you guys are talking about Amigos, I was with Amigos.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There you are.
Yes, I was the lead guitarist, and I was saying second. I knew Bernadine Merrill intimately. Okay, what happened was I must pay homage. My interruption is to pay homage to Neville, because I became a classical guitarist after seeing him play. I was a teenager, and Merrill's family, mother and Errol and the sister, had moved very close to our house, about 4 doors down in Giles.
Oh, Neville's family, yes.
So I knew Merrill, of course. Neville was 10 years older to me. Errol was a couple of years, so we were quite friends. Neville used to drop in at our house because we had a piano, and he came to arrange the 4-part harmony because he didn't have a piano. And when I first saw him, I had a guitar. I must have been about 17 years old, and I was just strumming along. And when I saw him play advanced music that I know as advanced, like Recuerdos and Schubert's Ave Maria in Tremolo, I got so ecstatic, and that was the first time. You see, God has a way. I want to say something here. God has a way of, when we have something interest. He brought the best guitarist in Sri Lanka to my doorstep. That's how I became familiar. Actually, what happened was Amigos with Merrill, Bernadine, and Clifford Perera. There was a lead guitarist called Kingsley. I think he was a Kingsley Perera Fernando.
And how about Nelu Fernando?
Nelu came later.
Really? Okay.
So Kingsley died, in an accident. He had a Vespa scooter and he went under a bus in Velisera and he died. After that, my neighbor, Lenny Fernando, who was an actor, he came and told me, Terry, I hear you playing the guitar. I know a person called Bernadine. They are looking for a guitarist. So I was quite young, I said, yeah. So Bernadine sort of interviewed me at Vaidya Road and he said, no.
That's right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was living here that time.
Yeah. So I became the lead guitarist and of course sang seconds. About Run Ethana and two other compositions was Bernadine was the composer in the group in Amigos, and the lyrics were put by Hema, his wife.
Is the Run Ethana Ruparajaniyan Parada?
Yeah,
that's right.
So it's a beautiful song.
Yes.
So I recall, and then I must tell you that two classical guitarists were born because of Neville, and the other one was, of course, Lester. Lester was a terrific classical guitarist. Okay, Lester and I were the same age. And we used to get together when I used to go to Sri Lanka, because I came here in 1972, which was about 50 years ago.
Now you are in Canada, in Toronto.
Yeah, in Toronto. I've been here 50 years now. I'm 76. So whenever I used to go to Sri Lanka, I used to go and visit Lester. He was living with his brother in somewhere in Navala.
His brother is here on our group here, Anslem.
His who?
Anslem. He's here over here.
Right in the.
Oh, Anslem. Then I don't. Is he from Sri Lanka?
Bataramula.
Yeah, Rajagiri.
Oh, somewhere. I used to go to meet Lester there, and we used to jam together classical sound. He was a beautiful guitarist, I can tell you.
Yeah.
Not compared, because Neville got involved in arranging and so forth. He did not have too much time to play solos. And Lester was a terrific solo guitarist, and you will find in most of the recordings, the backup is given by Lester, because Neville was singing and playing too. But I pray almost quite frequent for Neville and the others who brought the finest of music.
Yes.
And introduced us to the finest of music and finest of arrangements.
Yeah, thank you very much, Terry. This beautiful.
That's some valuable news.
Yes. Now we will listen some of the songs that Neville sang solo. Jude, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. So unfortunately, we haven't got any Fernando Trio's songs, but we thought that we will play a couple of Western songs covered by Neville beautifully. So the first one, Candida.
That's right, I guess.
Okay. Celsus, can you mute? Because let's you talk, right?
Sure. We'll do.
The stars won't come out if they know that you're about, 'cause they'd never match the glow of your eyes. Oh, am I just an ordinary guy, trying hard to win me to cry? Oh, The further from here, the better. Where the air is fresh and clean. Candida, Candida, just take my hand and I'll lead you. I promise love will be sweet, and it's as though in my dream.
Thanks, Jude.
The next song is Mona Lisa, a household name.
Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa, may have named you. You're so like the lady with a mystic smile. Is it only 'cause you're lonely they have blamed you? For that Mona Lisa strangeness in your smile. Do you smile to tempt a lover, Mona Lisa? Or is it the way you hide a broken heart? Many dreams have been brought to your doorstep. They just lie there and they die there. Are you warm? Are you red, Mona Lisa? Oh, just a cold and lonely, lovely bird of ours. Do you smile to tempt a lover, Mona Lisa? Or is it the way you hide a broken heart? Many dreams have been brought to your door. They just lie there and they die there. Are you warm? Are you real?
So there you go.
I got muted. Okay. How about now? Good?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah,
now.
good.
Okay, thank you very much. I never heard that song earlier, sung by Neville. Beautiful. I would like a copy of that, Jude. Thanks.
Sure, Eric.
Okay.
Sure, Eric.
Okay, now we are running short of our time table. So I just wanted to say something about Neville's, the range of notes that he can catch. Very much. Single mang hoyagat ekana කියන සංගීත නාද පරාසයක්. ඒ තරම් දිගයි. Very, very long range. It can go very low as well as very high. Anyway, thanks a lot. Now we will sing a cover song or play a cover song, and then Jude will play the original song sung by Neville or Neville and Rukmani or Neville and Los Cavaliers. Okay, thanks. A few things I will talk about Neville. I heard from so many people how Neville helped others, just as Terry said. People who just wanted to learn the guitar would come to Neville direct. And even one of my nephews told me he went to Neville and he gladly explained and showed them the chords. Something, even Indrani Perera of Three Sisters, I think at the coffin of Neville, she wept, talking about how he helped her in their coming up into the popularity in Sri Lanka. So he was a very generous person and was a very friendly and loving cousin of ours. He used to come to our home every year at least, for our church feast, and we used to have all sing song, and he would come and sing. Not only his own song, but also some of the songs that we never thought he would sing, like Amaradeva's song, Ipitha Mary. I think Jude posted that one once on the fan page. And another one was Noeline Beg's Hondakala Ada Paeta Minimutu Pack. Oh, and also Sunil Santa's song. He was very good at all these things. Celsus, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Can you please take over?
Yeah.
Jude, be ready with the song, original song, Atite Unualu Palli.
Yeah.
Atitae unuwalu palle mataka madin kini pupuru nagi damasak hadin ada widuwat nomakena feel kata belak bene Siturin di Perera ahase sad miludui sar kapak gebunat ai ayana sad miludui Masituran na karena Nehavi rasa nurani Marlanun ramuan ai Mahada nam no pipe Atitae unuwalu palle mataka madin kini pupuru nagi dahasak rahadin hadu widuwat nomakena piya ganda pelak bene ganda pelak bene nomakena piya ganda pelak bene.
That's very good.
Can I tell you something about, you said about Amaradev.
Terry, we are running short of time. We will see whether we can talk later on. Okay? Please forgive me. Jude, can you play the original song by Neville? Atite Unuwalu Palli.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Here it goes.
Atitae unuwalu palle mataka madin gini pupuru nage dahasak yanin hada miduwatma nomakena piya gata pelak tene සිදුරින් පැදී පෙනෙනා අහසේ සඳ පිළුයි සාරකපක් ගෙවුනක් ආයේ ආයන සඳ පිළුයි
Thanks, Jude. Ralph, it is your turn. Now, another cover song sung by Ralph and his wife Jacinta, I hope. My friend.
Yeah, මට මතකයි අපි මේ රාගම ඉන්නකොට Neville and Rukmani came to our house at Ragama.
Okay.
And in the night and in the living room, they started singing Malbar Himidiri. I remember that very well.
Very good.
And before too long, outside the house, the whole ගමේ ඉන්න ඔක්කොම ඇවිල්ලා වර්ඩ් එක ගිහිල්ලා රුක්මටි ඇවිල්ලා කියලා. ඉතින් Neville song එක කියලා ඉවරලා ගිටාර් එකෙන්ම කිව්වා අපිට audience එකක් ඉන්නවා වගේ. So it's little things that we remember.
Yes.
So anyway.
Yeah.
ඉතින් මම ඒ කැලේ Jacinta doesn't want to sing මම පොඩි කැලලක් කියන්නත් දන්න විදියට.
Oh no. Okay. She's shy. Come on, Jacinta, sing.
Malbar Himidiriye koi bad samanaliye yanne roeli yanne sibumani sitalamada pavane mage margavatayane මාසයමින්නෙන්නේ මගේ පෙම්වත හමුවන්නේ මීමැසි බඹරුන් පරදාශර මම ඔබ වෙත ජමදුවමි ලාහිදුරක් නැද ඔබලන නැති මම සිප ගනිමි Rantaru musumal viraksana obe setabani Ranmivana nada obavenumente rajadanak obani Siri barahimidiriye Siri patirenne Malpetin sirenne Iganamutumenne Kolannadarenne දෙන්නේ අපදෙස බලවෙන්නේ උන් හැම දෙනෙන්නේ දන්න විදියට කිව්වා.
Very good, very good, very good.
Hey.
Very nice. Now we will listen to the original.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice, nice.
Thank you, Ralph and Jacinta.
Right. This version of Malbara Himidriye, this was not in the public domain. This is the version that first they recorded for the radio Ceylon, which is slightly different to the version that came out on the commercial recording. So enjoy it.
See how Jude has gone into Radio Ceylon. Got these things. Okay. Secret.
Actually, I had to go into the length of requesting this song as a listener at a particular time. And when they played the song, had to record it from the radio.
Oh, I see. Okay. Go ahead, please.
Yeah. That ending part, that little harmony, you won't find that in the commercial recording.
Yeah, that is good. Thank you. Now, Anslem Fernando. Ralph and Anslem are both are nephews, right, of Neville?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, Anslem,
Can
it's all yours now. Anslem is going to sing a song. If you would like to introduce
can
your
you hear
song,
me?
go ahead, please.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Anslem
but a
and
little louder.
සුරතලා දෙස බලා ඇසද රතු වෙලා ආදර සිනේ ගඟුලේමා පත්තුලේ ගිල්බලා සුරතලා දෙස බලා ඇසද රතු වෙලා ආදර සිනේ ගඟුලේමා පත්තුලේ ගිල්බලා සුන්දරා මල් සරා ගින්න ඇවිලුවා ඔබේ පිළිරුව බල බල කඳුළු භූමි උරා සුන්දරා මල් සරා ගින්න ඇවිලුවා ඔබේ පිළිරුව බල බල කඳුළු භූමි උරා සොවිනි තැවෙන හැටි බලා එන්නමා සොයා සොවිනි තැවෙන හැටි බලා එන්නමා සොයා මගේ සුදා කිය කියා මාව සනසලා නැවත නැති කළා ඉන්න සුරතලා සුරතලා ඇස බලා ඇසද රතු වෙලා ආදර සිනේ ගඟුලේමා පතුලේ
Bravo, bravo, Anslem. Beautiful. Okay, Jude, is the song ready?
Yeah.
Erika,
Suratala,
Yes.
Erika,
Yeah.
as I informed you, can I leave the meeting now?
Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Thank
And
you,
I want to
Princess.
thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for
Yeah,
taking
okay.
this up to this level, and especially to Noeline, Smart, and also to Jude.
Okay.
Thank you
thank
very
you,
much.
Celsus.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for all your work, hard work.
Yeah, and I think that still Noeline is online.
She's
So
there.
anyway, okay. Thank you
And
very much.
she's
Thank you.
smart.
Thanks everybody.
Yeah, catch you later.
Yeah. Okay then. Okay. Thank you so
Bye-bye.
much for inviting me. Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye bye.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
So Suratala is a song by late C.T. Fernando,
Fernando, right?
beautifully covered by
I have
Neville.
this song here in my book.
There you go, C.T. Hunter. C.T.
Yeah.
Hunter.
Sarath
Yeah.
Vimalavira composed it. Sarath Vimalavira. I
Right.
remember his name on the radio.
We
Right.
used to have this book at home, but can't find it anymore. Amma and
Oh.
Tata used to have this book.
But
Unfortunately, it's disappeared now. Neville covered, as we all know, that Neville got into singing Sinhala songs by covering CT's
That's right.
songs,
Old
and then
song,
he
yeah.
beautifully covered this song. And this is how it goes.
Anslem, you want to say something? I thought.
No.
Okay, go ahead, Jude, please. We are running short of time.
Suratala desbala asderatu ela adarasene gangulema patule gilvala suratala desbala asderatu ela adarasene gangulema patule gilvala sundara malsara ginna viluwa obe piliruwa bala bala kandulu bobiura sundara malsara ginna viluwa obe piluruwa bala bala kandulu bomiura sovini tavena hati bala enna masoya sovini tavena hati bala enna masoya mage suda kiya kiya mawa sanesala nevata tani kala enna huletala suratala desbala asderatu ela adarasene gangulema patule gilvala.
So beautiful, beautiful song. I never heard this one before, even from CD.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
pretty old song probably.
There's another extension to that song.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. There is another extension. What I wanted to say earlier was, you know, Neville was a perfect gentleman because you talked about Amaradeva, because as I told you, he used to come often to our place. And even before the Los Caballeros sang, I came to hear the song and how he arranged it. And he sang this Gayana Gayum. And I said, Neville, that's a beautiful song that you composed. He immediately said, no, Terry, this is Amaradeva's song. I am arranging it to be sung in Delawak Atara. And I said, there's only one thing I did with this. Of course, I put it into 4 parts. I stepped up the tempo. You know how Amaradeva gave the song? Gayana Gayum. He said, that's too slow for a nightclub scene. And he's the one who arranged. So, and I thought that was very gentlemanly of him, because most musicians will sort of take the credit to themselves.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. Now I will invite Laya Alice, my good friend from Montreal. We used to jam together many, many times. Now I live in Calgary, far away. So Laya is going to play saxophone, and he's going to cover one of the songs. What is it, Laya? Manike Obesina.
Manike.
Manike.
Okay, Yeah, before I go, there are a few things that we should actually do. As you said earlier, while we actually reminisce Neville and his songs, we should also think about others who are behind this. And this is something that the Sinhalese never do. And Sarath Vimalaveera actually wrote the lyrics for the Malbara Himediriye, and Patrick Danipitiya was the person behind. Now, Manike Obesinave also, it's actually Harsha Sridhi Alves. He actually passed away recently.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Patrick Danipitiya did the music.
Thank you, Leah. Thank you. Yeah, we missed those names earlier.
Let's listen.
Very well done, Noah. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Jude, it's your turn now to play the original,
Yeah.
please.
සිනාවේ දියවැල් ගලා ගියාවේ නාමල් පිපී උදාවේ ආදරී ඔබේ කතාවේ මැණිකේ ඔබේ සිනාවේ දියවැල් ගලා ගියාවේ නාමල් පිපී උදාවේ ආදරී ඔබේ කතාවේ මිහිරේ ඔයා පතාවේ මේ ගමන මේ දුරාවේ මිහිරේ ඔයා පතාවේ මේ ගමන මේ දුරාවේ පිළිගන්න කෝදයාවේ මා ඔබේ සුපෙම් ලතාවේ පිළිගන්න කෝදයාවේ මා ඔබේ සුපෙම් ලතාවේ මැණිකේ ඔබේ සිනාවේ දියවැල් ගලා ගියාවේ නාමල් පිපී උදාවේ ආදරී ඔබේ කතාවේ जीवे सुपम सितारे तनुमावे मिहिरे जीवे सुपम सितारे तनुमावे मिहिरे मैनिके उबे सिनावे दियवल गला गियावे नामल पिपी उदावे आदरी उबे कतावे कुसलानी उतुरा गया मधुपानी उतुरा गया मधुपानी सुदो बे ओय सुदो मोने आलोके दे हंद पानी सुदो बे ओय सुदो मोने आलोके दे हंद पानी मैनी के उबे सिनावे दियवल गला गियावे नामल पी उदावे आदरी उबे कतावे मैनिके उबे सिनावे दियवल गला गियावे नामल पिपी उदावे आदरी उबे कतावे मिहिरे ओया पतावे मे गमन में दुरावे मिहिरे ओया पतावे मे गमन में दुरावे पिलिगन को दयावे माँ उबे सुपे लतावे पिलिगन्न को दयावे माँ उबे सुपम लतावे मैनिके उबे सिनावे
So I'll quickly cover Los Caballeros because we haven't spoken about Los Caballeros as part of the agenda. So let me give you a quick rundown about Los Caballeros. I think Celsus gave a good account of Fernando Trio that was functioning around the late 50s to 1960. During this period, Neville also played for a couple of other bands. The first one was Four Chords, and the second band was Hawaiian Harmonizers. I think Leopold Aya and his brother Vernon, they were members of the Hawaiian Harmonizers at the time. Neville also at this period worked as a technical officer for the Department of Health. And after the breakup of Fernando Trio in 1960, he found it difficult to work in Colombo, and he took a transfer to the Kandy office. And the whole family moved to Kandy with Neville. So during this period, one of his closest cousins, Harold Perera, that Neville was so fond of, visited a number of times Neville in Kandy. This was not just to say hello or a social visit. He was trying to persuade Neville to start up another band. Because of the experience that he had with Fernando Trio, he was hesitant to start up a band. But on one Saturday, on the 7th of May 1961, Harold organized a party at his house in Kandana, right opposite St. Sebastian's Church, and invited Neville and a number of other people, including Leopold Aya and his brother, who also brought their friend Clement Rollins, another accomplished guitarist. So Harold introduced Neville as this gentleman to everybody. And this hit a chord in Neville's mind. And he thought, there are 5 people here, 5 accomplished guitarists, 5 gentlemen. He was very fluent in Spanish, and immediately the name came to his mind, Caballeros, which is 5 gentlemen in Spanish. So he added the part Los, and that was the birth of Los Caballeros. The right word is caballeros, but in Sri Lanka, because it is spelled with a couple of L's, that is how Spanish write it. We call it caballeros. So that was the birth of Los Caballeros. And Los Caballeros went on to record a lot of songs, out of which 14 were released as commercial recordings. So I'm going to play a couple of those songs, and because of the time, I don't think I'm going to play the full song in order to save time. So let me start off with one song, a famous song that they did for the 1966 film Pancha. The lyrics of this song by Augustus Vinayagaratnam, a renowned lyricist. It's called Lassana Lokeka Pa Osavala. I wasn't intending to play the whole song, but I just couldn't kill it. So I had to listen to the whole song. This next one is also another Los Caballeros songs, but a less heard of a song, which displays Neville's falsetto voice brilliantly, and it's a fantastic song. I think I'm gonna play the whole song as well here.
It's only 10. What is it? 10.
Sinakalu sala sala Lurabelu hela hela Sinakalu sala sala Sansala sitin nuele se ei pasuane Siula siye ubrakaima amatane Lurabelu hela hela Sinakalu sala sala Gitare Tengili tu limpir meduna Bitare Bitare Jana mihiri handa kinnaguna Sasala sidin noyele se ei pasuande Siula siye ubadaima amatande Nura belu hela hela Sinakalu sala sala
තාත්තලගේ බ්‍රෑන්ච් එක ලංකා පළවෙනි බෑන්ඩ් එක.
පෙම්බිමනක් ඉන්න වුණා පැතුම මගේ ඉටු වීලා සැනසෙන්නේ ඔබගේ නැයුම් මැරයුම මම පිළිගන්නේ ගිටාරේ තැඟිලි තුලින් පිරිමැදුණා පිටාරේ ජනමිහිරි හඬක් ඉන්නගුණා සසලසිතින් නොයලසයි පසුවන්නේ සිවුලසියේ ඔබටයි මා අමතන්නේ නුරා බැලුම් හෙලා හෙලා සිනා ගැලුම් සලා සලා හඬ ඇසුනා පෙම්බිමනක් ඉන්න වුණා පැතුම මගේ ඉටු වීලා සැනසෙන්නේ ඔබගේ නැයුම් මැරයුම මම පිළිගන්නේ ගිටාරේ තැඟිලි තුලින් පිරිමැදුණා පිටාරේ ජනමිහිරි හඬක් ඉන්න වුණා සසලසිතින් නොයලසයි පසුවන්නේ සිවුලසියේ ඔබටයි මා අමතන්නේ නුරා බැලු හෙලා හෙලා සිනා ගැලු සලා සලා මල් සරාට අද ජය ලැබුණා ඇත දෙහදක් රසයෙන් කෙලිනා මල් සරාට අද ජය ලැබිලා ඇත දෙහදක් රසයෙන් පිරිලා නුරා බැලු හෙලා හෙලා සිනා ගැලු සලා සලා නුරා බැලු හෙලා හෙලා සිනා ගැලු සලා සලා නුරා බැලු හෙලා හෙලා සිනා.
So there you go. So the final one, I'll play a few seconds of it. It's a cover song by Los Caballeros, a very famous song. You all know this song. It's from the first color film of Sri Lanka.
Renu nadana vane malakala varen sulan koda kape age gavila kage tin paladila kata deyo dila unchi pare illama gustadila asaw koi katam rasa pani vidayak dia asaw koi katam rasa pani vidayak dia කුඹුරුඩින් මල් මල් ගමනක් ගියා මල් මල් ගමනක් ගියා මල් මල් ගමනක් ගියා පිටි 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 රේණු නදන වනේ මලක ලැබිලා වරෙන් 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 සුලන් පොදක් අපේ ඇඟිලි ගෑවිලා දෙන දෙවියෝ ගෙටගෙන වෙන්දනවා අපට දවසක හොඳ පායනවා එදා අපේ මල් පැණියෙන් නානවා.
So I hope that I did not disturb your listening pleasure by shortening that song. I just have to say one last thing, which is not related to Neville, but my good friend here, Eric, he was a past pupil of my dad from Tudalla Christ King College. My mother and my brother, they are on this session listening from Sri Lanka. So I thought that I should mention this.
Yeah. When I was in grade 7, yeah, he was teaching. Mr. Newton Goonewardane. Yeah, thanks.
That's correct.
Yeah, so, yeah, almost time.
Did you guys know that Neville was a JTO from Katubedda Technical College?
He was technical.
Yes.
I think
he was
Army Technical College. At that time, Katubedda wasn't there,
So
right?
I noticed that because he used to make his own amplifiers.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah. I have seen him doing all kinds of things.
So I used to ask him, hey, where did you get this knowledge? And he used to make his own log guitars, which later he used to take it to Walker's, cut the log, bring it, and make it.
So it's my turn now to sing a song that I never heard it before until our good friend Anslem sent me, and it is sung by Neville and Rukmani. The only instrument that he uses is his guitar and sings. It's a beautiful song. Now, I don't want to play the guitar because I'm not that capable of doing that. So I have my the keyboard. I recorded the track. So I'm going to play that, and afterwards, Jude will play the original song by Neville and Rukmani. Sudu operena turu maga balamin ma tanivama pasuwa oba maga ena baba hamana sulang rani emihita mata kiwa Nilaguvan gaba kantiya vihida punsana nagawa Nilaguvan gaba kantiya vihida punsana nagawa Oba sitina tana Mavetalangvi Yemihita Pavasuva Sudu oba ena turu Magabalaminma Tanivama pasuva Oba sitina tana Hamana sulang Nahi Pavasuva Mini Katavila Sena Dana Dana Vihidun Taru Kala Dili Sende Ahase Pavena Dulwala Pem Pani Udagena Ende Sola Kalumin Unumi Kata Sura Bimanaka Siridene පිවිතුරු ප්‍රේමයේ උපතින් රසවර මිහිරක නැලවෙන්නේ සුදු ඔබ එන තුරු මග බලමින් මා තනිවම පසුවා ඔබ සිටිනා තැන අමන සුළං රැළි ඉනහි පැවසුවා සුදු ඔබ එන තුරු මග බලමින් මා තනිවම පසුවා So this song is beautiful because the girl is waiting for the lover to come and she was looking towards the road and alone. And then the lover says, oh, Obainathana, Obasitinatana, Mavita Langvi Hemita Pavasua, Sulanga, but make a matak when Migome, beach ekalanga. වගේ උගක් ඈත ඉඳලා මෙහා බලනවා අරයා එනවා ඒ තරම් ලස්සනයි මේ දාන්න මේ Jude original song එක
Sure.
Thank you.
සුදු ඔබ එන තුරු මග බලමින් මා තනිවම පසු ඔබ මග එන බව හමන සුළං වැලි දෙමිට මට කීවා නීල ගුවන් ගබ කාන්තිය විරිදා උන්සඳ නැගා
No, right.
සුදු ඔබ එන තුරු මග බලමින් මා තනිවම පසු වූවා ඔබ සිටිනා තන අමන සුළං වැලි ඉනහි පැවසුවා.
That's a beautiful song that they sang. Thank you,
Was that Rukmani or somebody else?
Yeah, Rukmani.
It was Rukmani.
Rukmani and Neville. Yeah, that's such a big. Thanks to Anslem. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known this song. Thank you, Anslem. I just want to introduce my eldest brother, Father Clifford. He is there. He didn't come. I asked him to say the opening prayer, but he couldn't make it. I'm sure.
He could come. Okay.
Hello,
Clifford.
Raise your hand. Okay. Right. Now, I don't know whether we have. Oh, we are almost.
We are almost time.
I would like to ask Noeline. She is up there now until now. I think it's 4 o'clock for you in the morning in Melbourne. Noeline, thank you very much for. Okay, you pull me into this into this work. Mama kiwa mata lanuat dunne nang mama gilla එක කියලා. Okay, Noeline, say a few words. She is a lawyer in Melbourne and an avid fan of Neville and Rukmani.
Then I will
Jude,
get
I have a special request. Can you play at least a part of Sulankurullo?
Yes, I can. Yeah, Sulankurullo was also done by Neville.
Yes, just at least a
Let me,
part of it. I think it's
sure. Let me try and see. It was Harun Lantra, I think.
yes.
My brother, he's
So there you go. One other thing, both Neville and young Premasiri Kemadasa, they were two musicians of Master R.A. Chandrasena's orchestra.
Yeah.
Because they were the best in the country in their relevant instruments at the time. So Master Chandrasena always used Premasiri Kemadasa and young Neville. So all the songs that Premasiri Kemadasa did, he used none other than Neville as the guitarist, acoustic guitarist in Master Kemadasa's orchestra. So Sulankurullo was a composition by Master Kemadasa, and Neville played acoustic guitar in that song. And similarly, he played Dulika as well. The deep voice, the deep voice in the chorus, which says Dulika, Dulika. That is Neville himself.
Yeah, that's Sanat Nandasiri singing the song, but Neville
Absolutely
sang the chorus.
Yeah, did the harmonization.
Noeline, what do you want to say, please?
Well, what an amazing night it has been. I feel so privileged to be here tonight, celebrating Neville's 86th birthday together with all of his fans. All of us here today are his ardent fans, and I feel so privileged to be here in your company. We have enjoyed tonight a selection of his music, and it is amazing, isn't it? Because the way I see it is, I was actually born in 1979, a few years after Neville's passing. So it's from a different era, but the fact that his music is able to transcend time and space and touch us, touch our souls, and we are here connecting with that music, really feeling it in our souls. Isn't that such an amazing experience?
Again? Yeah.
And that's what I wanted to share with you, how I relate to his music and how it has made me feel. And I hope that we can continue this journey of enjoying his music and hopefully have similar events in the future. His fan page, obviously, a fantastic sounding board for bringing together his work, some of the work which is less known, which is unpublished, but with all the effort from the fans and the admins, we are able to get to know more of his music, and I hope that we can continue this journey as a group. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining. Thank you, admins, who have done an amazing job putting together this event. Special thank you to Eric, who has put in hours of work into it. looking outside the box. If not for Eric's hard work, we wouldn't be here. I think we should all unmute ourselves and give a big applause. Let's do that.
Yeah,
Unmute
yeah.
ourselves.
Okay, thank you very much. And I would like to, Jude, can you put that picture that in the background into the screen? Because we have Leopold over there. We had to introduce him now. We did in the beginning, but now let us also give him thanks for coming to this meeting. Jude, can you do that? Your background. Oh, you got
Jude, you are muted.
You got muted. Okay, Jude.
I should be unmuted now. Just give me a second. Let me find the picture.
Yeah, here we have Leopold. Leopold, could you please raise your hand? It is too.
Everybody should unmute yourselves. I think we can just relax now. Unmute yourselves. So if we are clapping or singing, we can do it together.
Are you able to see this?
Not yet.
I do not know whether you know.
Let me, I think I'm gonna have to share screen. Sorry.
That's Anslem.
Multiple
Do you have a
participants to share screen?
photo with, do you have?
Right. Yes,
Do you
I do have.
With, Lester also?
Oh, Lester is there too, right?
No, Lester is not here.
No?
Lester is not.
No, Lester is not here.
Leopold is the one from the left, the second one, isn't it, Leopold? Playing the bass guitar.
That's Anslem, right?
It's Leopold or Anslem, same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same. Yeah.
I used to call him Anslem. Okay.
Yeah. Yes. So Leopold, raise your hand again in your meeting.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Everybody.
Thank you so much for joining us, Leopold. Yeah, and it's a privilege to have you here.
Let me say this also. I do not know whether you know how far I have gone in this journey of life. I have completed 91 years and I am on 92 now.
Very
wow.
Congratulations.
Going to be 92 soon.
Second guess.
Good.
Honestly, yeah, phone like a something happened.
I know.
Yeah, he's there.
That's him here?
Yeah.
No, he's there.
I remember honestly.
Yeah, he's there. He's still there online.
How can we identify him in the picture?
Sorry?
Where is he in the photograph?
Yeah, second from left.
Second from left. Short with a dark
Thank
glasses. Leopold. And you are in Vattala or where do you live, Leopold?
In Vattala.
Vattala. Okay.
I'm in Vattala.
Yeah, thank you. And thank you again, joining us.
And Leopold, I think we met once. I came to your house in search of my family tree for the Uswattes.
Oh.
Some time ago, I came over there to meet you because you had connections with Katana people, correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm Rudolph.
Yeah, that's my second brother, elder brother Rudolph. So Neville used to come to us, very often to our place in Goonewardane. And I remember when we were small, once he brought 2 mandolins for us to, practice, play. My God, it was so hard to play because it's all steel strings, I still remember. And, he used to help everybody in music, anything that he could give a hand, he would do that graciously. Okay, I thank you all for joining us. I mean, it's late night in
thank you, Eric.
And other places. Yes, thanks. Yeah. Jude, Celsus, Ralph, Anslem. Yeah. Wow.
Thank you.
Okay.
I have another message, a vote of thanks from the proprietor of Surya Records. He has sent a thank you for this beautiful session. Jude loved it and learned so much.
Yeah.
Had to leave early, but
Oh, I
but
see,
he
yeah.
enjoyed.
I saw him
Yeah.
earlier, listening. Sorry, I mean, this is our first session, so I must have done a lot of errors and mistakes in getting ready.
No, everything was good.
No, I think everything was good.
Yeah,
Everything went well. Yes.
Thank you again, and we'll see you again.
Thank you, everybody. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thanks.
Thank
Noeline.
you.
God bless.
Thank you.
God bless.
Bye.
God bless everybody.
God bless.
God bless.
Very
Thank
good.
you,
Bye-bye.
everybody.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thanks a lot.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Yeah. Be well.